So in today's show, we're going to talk about dropping your guard. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Bourman. And if you are coming through, please do let me know. Just before we get started, if you haven't joined our 5-day Fire It Up challenge, which starts Monday, but we'll be doing a introduction on Sunday night, you can still register. There are still a few places. It's completely financially free. It just needs a small amount of investment of your time and your energy to come and work with me for 5 days next week. Okay, 5 tasks, 5 challenges, 5 coaching sessions in the evening. It's going to change your fucking life, especially sex life, because your missus will like you again. How's it going? Friday, fucking ready for a gin, although I'm running a marathon tomorrow as part of my 100-mile training. So listen, I wanted to talk to you about the problem of dropping your guard. So obviously right now, I think, it's been ongoing now for fucking nearly a year, if not longer. The whole mentality or feeling or environment that we are around at the minute, it's not wholly positive, right? There isn't really a lot to look forward to, or is there? And I have just noticed, either through my clients or through people that are coming through, or just consuming and reading what other people are up to and how they're feeling and what the mood is in and around them. And it's not a particularly great time to be in society, right? Where everybody is so fucking bogged down and tied down. But all of that, all of that stuff that's going on out there, all of that, we can't control. We can't dictate when schools go back. We can't get out homeschooling. We can't make the rules. We can't go out to dinner. We can't go on holidays. We can't go and play golf. We can't go and do jiu-jitsu. We can't play football. We can't hang out with friends. We can't do a lot of that stuff. And all of that stuff is literally out of our hands. All of it. And there are 2 options. Number 1 is that we can constantly complain about it. We can constantly moan about it. We can allow it to affect us in a negative way, within our mindset, within our actions, within our behaviour and our attitude. We can fucking go down that route. It's very easy to do that, by the way. It's really fucking easy to get into that negative mindset, right? Anyone, most people, bit negativity, fuck it, yep, negative, let's complain, let's moan. Or you can accept the situation. You can do something about it by controlling your controllables. And in maybe 6 months when we come out of this, if not sooner, when the restrictions start to die down, we can look back and say, fucking, we handled ourselves well through that lockdown. We handled this. This in here dictates everything that we're going to do. The attitude, the decision making, the victim mentality or the guilt mentality versus the positive mentality, the proactive versus the reactive, the path that we're going to choose to go down. And when we've had to be strong for a long time. Of course we have. And I think it's really important to understand that this journey, all of these problems, when COVID goes away, there'll be new problems. There'll be something else going on in your life. And I think that's what's this particular problem is extreme, but there will always be everyday problems, right? When COVID's gone, there will be other issues that we'll have to deal with. And you'll still have to face the same paths. One of either, oh, my attitude's shit, I feel sorry for myself, self-pity, life is shit, or proactive, trying to be positive, trying to be upbeat, trying to be optimistic, having the elite operator mindset, having a mission to follow. And you could be on either one of those paths. And when we drop our guard, we drop our self-awareness, we drop that self-conscious. And when we drop our guard, we're open to a punch in the face. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people go through life and suddenly something gets too much, or it's been a shit day, or it's been a shit morning, or someone's pissed you off, or something's pissed you off. You drop your guard and bang, you allow all of those negative emotions in. So by you dropping that guard, this changes, this shifts, woof, gone. And then you're straight down the pity party. So how can you keep your guard up all of the time? How can you make sure that you're protecting yourself? Well, you can do things like having a morning routine, having some control, developing you as a person mentally, emotionally and physically in the mornings can play a huge part. I've got 105 people on my 28-day program that will tell you that. I've got 100 and something people in my mastermind that will tell you that. They're in control because they put themselves first at the very beginning of the day. Exercising. You should be beasting yourself every single day with press-ups, fucking sit-ups, or run a day. This is a perfect opportunity to be able to do it. Exercise, clearing the mind, brain dumps, writing down everything that you're getting overwhelmed about, everything that's consuming you. Having date nights, becoming closer, connecting with your wife or your partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your kids. Doing stuff that really makes you happy. Planning for the future, planning, what are we gonna do when this shit's finished? Where are we gonna go? Dare to dream, dare to create a mission or some form of vision that makes you happy. Create a vision board on your kitchen for you and your family about where you're gonna go. What are the things that we're gonna do when we're allowed out? Little things that you can do to keep your guard up all of the time. And when your guard's up, you end up being in that circle of influence, that circle of protective, of a protective layer, because you're on top of your game. And I know through my own self-reflection, currently doing daily vlogs, I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at the patterns of where I've let my guard down. And it's just silly things like fucking up my morning routine or doing something wrong, and I've noticed that I've allowed my guard down and it's punched me in the face. So moving forwards from here, I want you to start thinking about how can you make sure your guard stays up? How can you protect yourself? What are you doing to protect yourself? If you're consuming a ton of booze, well, that's not going to do you any fucking good, is it? You're going to end up in your self-pity party, all by yourself. If you're focusing on trying to eat healthy, focusing on trying to watch your weight, or stimulating yourself with engaging materials to listen to, personal development. Do you know what I mean? And it's really fucking important to make sure that you're finding some passion in life, some connective, some meaning. Remember the fucking mission? Remember that? Fucking my second book will be ready soon. You'll be able to read that. But consume yourself around positive people, positive communities. Don't look at the news. Don't look at the figures. Don't look at the doom and gloom. Keep it together in here. Keep your guard up. Protect yourself, because then everyone gets the best version of you. All right, guys. I hope you have a good one. If you're on my 5-day challenge next week, I very much look forward to working with you in much more detail. Well done to Rocky yesterday for winning the 28-day challenge. There's still one more challenge up for grabs, but that's through my vlog on the Man Coach TV on the YouTube. So make sure you're in there. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Otherwise, you won't be in with a fucking chance, will you? I'm running a marathon tomorrow. I might go live on that. We'll see. Depends how fucked I am after all my gins and doing a marathon. Anyway, stay positive. Stay optimistic. Fight the fight and keep your guard up. Have a good